Hi everyone, how you doing? My name is Nats009, and today we're going to be talking about a subject that might touch on a few things. Okay, so the topic we're going to actually talk about today is LGBT, and S at the end. Okay, so yes, we're going to talk about lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transsexual, or transgender, okay? And straight, that's why I added the S. So, some people have been talking on my channel, and there's been a bit of a heated argument about a few things, because women do comment on my videos to say, yes, I got excited about watching this. And so do men do that as well, right? Now, I have no problem with that. Absolutely none. In fact, I'm glad I helped you out, okay? I wouldn't upload those type of videos if I had a problem with it, okay? That's all I'm saying, right? I don't want to know what you do behind the scenes. If it pleases you, fine, but I don't want to know. But the reason why I want to talk about this subject is because there has been a heated debate on it. But I want to clarify a few things. Now, this is going to get a bit deep, okay, this conversation. So I want anyone who's closed-minded to leave this video, okay? And the reason why I say that, okay, and don't comment until you've watched the whole video, okay? Because I'll explain. The reason why I say that is because some people will only open their mind to their, now I'm going to say this, religion or upbringing or the way they personally feel towards those type of people, okay? If you've got that closed mind and you don't want to know more, then I would suggest you leave, okay? Now, religion, I can understand that. That is your beliefs and that is the way that you think it should be. I have no problem with anyone believing in anything because as long as you don't try to force it on me, I don't care. Your beliefs are your own. I have my own beliefs. Everyone else has their own. Some people may not have any beliefs. That is theirs, you know? So everyone has the right to their own opinion on certain subjects, okay? This is my opinion on this. And I just want to explain things, okay? Because some people get confused with a lot of it. Now, it is natural, okay, for someone like me, straight, to look at women and go, oh, she's quite nice, but I have no emotional feeling towards that body, if you know what I mean. But if I see a man that I think he's good looking, because I'm like, ooh, he's my type. You know what I mean? My brain goes, I see a man, I like it, right? I like the D, okay? Where some women might look at a woman and go, ooh, she's nice. But look at a man and go, nah, I'm not interested in that. You know what I mean? It doesn't turn me on. This is true. This happens, okay? Right? You can't control it. Some people say, yes, you can, and things like that. But if you do, in some ways, you feel fake within yourself if you try to hide it. And it's hard to explain because I've had a few friends that have come out and said, look, I'm a bit confused. I don't know whether I like men because that's what people tell me I like, but I really like women. You know? And that's what my body tells me I want. So you've kind of got to go with how you feel, okay? And with modern day society, it has changed so much that we can actually now talk about these things. Everything's more open. And with lesbians and gay, right? Your body, your physical attraction and emotional attraction is to the same sex, right? It's, you know, just something that happens, right? It's hard to explain. It's like when I grew up, suddenly my body went, ooh, men, right? I couldn't tell you what age that my brain clicked at that, okay? But it just naturally happens. Now, if you're a straight person, when can you say that your body went, ooh, I like that man? You know what I mean? There is a point in your life when your body will just suddenly go, I'm this, okay? And like I said, there are some people that hide it, that don't want to bring out their emotions because maybe their upbringing, religion, and you know, it's okay to be who you are. And if you wish to keep it tucked in, then do it if it helps you. Okay? But if not, sometimes it's more harmful to yourself to keep it tucked in. Okay? Now, with bisexual, this is the biggest one that some people do not understand. Okay? And it's the same even in respect with some of my friends. They don't understand bisexual, right? Now, a bisexual person does not look at a person for their sex. They look at them as a human being, not their gender, okay? So, you know, if I was bisexual, just for example, right? I could look at a man and go, wow, he is nice looking. But I can also look at a woman and go, wow, she is nice looking. It's not the fact that my brain is like, oh, I must be attracted to one. It's like, no, I'm attracted to the actual person themselves. It doesn't matter what gender they are. Their brain does not have a gender switch. And this is the same for interracial relationships. Now, I've been in, you know, I've had an Indian boyfriend, I've had an Asian boyfriend, you know what I mean? Colour of skin does not bother me in a relationship, but that can bother others. And it's kind of the same with that, right? I look at a human being, I look at a man for being a man, not what colour their skin is. And that's what a bisexual person's like. They can look at a man or a woman and see an attraction between them, but not because of their gender. It's just their brain goes, I like that person. I want to be with that person. Not, ooh, it's a man. Ugh, I can't be with a man. Right? It's not like that. And this is where a lot of people get confused, is because that is how a bisexual brain works. Right? And sometimes you can switch to going, actually, I really do want to be straight. Because there is that borderline. Now, some teens will actually get this. No joke, right? You will go through a phase, possibly, not everyone, will go through a phase where you're confused. And it's okay to be that, okay? It will settle out, okay? I'm not saying go crazy with every single person you see and just try out everything. But your brain will settle down, and if your brain settles down to be, do you know what, I don't mind. I like that woman, I like that guy, right? It's not because you like to jump between the others, although some people do, but it's mainly because your brain goes, I like that person, I like that person. Not, ooh, that's a man. And I know some religions are against gay, they're against lesbian, they're against bisexual, okay? Which is, like I said at the start, if that's your beliefs, that's cool. But as soon as you start bringing up all these subjects to say, oh, that's disgusting, you're minging. Do you know what? Your brain is telling you, that is what I follow, that is what I do, and that is my beliefs. Right? Now, that person who is bisexual, gay, lesbian, transgender, okay, is going, do you know what? I don't give a fuck what you say. This is what my body is telling me. How can I deny what my body is telling me? Okay? And it's just how it goes, okay? I know I've said okay a lot there, but yeah, I'm just trying to clarify a few things, okay? Because there is that phase where some people do get confused and your brain will settle out. But it's just what your body is telling you to do, so don't try to hide it or anything like that. Now, transgender, okay? This is where... This subject is very, like, ugh, with some people, right? They do not like this, alright? Now, a transgender person, there's different types of it, okay? But I'll go with this one mainly, okay? Is, say, for example, I'm a woman, right? I've got boobs, and I've got a vajayjay, right? Now, in my mind, I could be a man, right? I'll act like a man, I'll speak like a man, I'll have an attraction to women, and women only. I see men as just like competition. But when a transgender person is born, and I know a friend who should have been born a woman, no joke. This guy is stuck in a man's body, but he is a woman, you know? You can just tell. He acts it, he moves it, you know, he doesn't have any attraction to his own body because he doesn't see it as natural. This is a natural occurring thing in that type of person, right? And all those people are saying it is wrong. It's not their fault that their brain and their body is saying, do you know what? I should have really been a woman, or I should have really been a guy. And like I said, if my brain, for example, was saying, I'm a guy, but I look down and I see my boobs and I see, you know, that, and I'm like, ugh. But I look at another woman's and I'm like, wow, I like that. But yet, that person feels wrong in their own body. And if they want to sort themselves out, you know, like for example, some men have an operation to become a woman, procedures to become a woman, and some women have procedures to become men. If that is the way that they feel comfortable in their body, then why not? You know? It's not your life they're playing around with, it's their own, because that's their body and that's their choice. Right? It doesn't affect you. Okay? In fact, it has nothing to do with how they feel. Okay? That is their life, not yours. You live yours, they live theirs. Okay? And with that, if they want to have all the procedures done, then that's fair enough. And if that makes them confident, go for it. You know? No problem with it. I know that some people out there will think you're absolutely disgusting, that think you're totally wrong and barking up the wrong tree. But if that's your body and that's the way you feel comfortable, do it. What's the difference between that and having breast enlargements? There's nothing wrong with having breast enlargements. If someone wants to have them because they want to be more confident in their body, why not? It's their body. They can do what they want with their body. Right? I'm not saying touch anyone else's body, because that is wrong. Okay? And especially when you try to force your beliefs on someone else, that's completely bang out of order. Okay? You should do what you feel right is for you. And some people do try to hide this a lot. And I'm so glad with modern day society that it's coming out more. Okay? And I don't mean that in any way like that. And it's true. We are becoming more of an open society now to allow people to have more freedom of speech. And even me as a straight woman, okay? You know, the moaning videos I do, people comment on them like, oh, go and get a real man. You're disgusting. This will never get you a man. I'm not looking for a fucking man. I don't give a shit. You know what I mean? If I want to go out and get a boyfriend, I will, you know? But that's my choice. If I want to stay single at the moment and just have some harmless fun, you know what I'm saying? It's my choice. So, go with what your body tells you to do, not what other people tell you to do, okay? And I just wanted to clarify that, okay? Because the bisexual one in particular and transgender is the two that people are so confused with or really do not understand, that really need to be more educated on. Okay? Now, if their brains say that and their body tells them that, then that's them. That's their choice. That's their body. Not yours. So, leave them alone. Okay? Now, I know a lot of things with, you know, the whole parades and everything like that, and some people feel as if they're getting threatened by it, and they're wanting more rights, more this, you know what I mean? And some people feel that, oh, it shouldn't be equal because this should be created this way. It's like, no, open your mind. Welcome to the internet. Broader spectrum. Open it. So, yeah. If as long as it doesn't affect me personally, I don't give a fuck what you do. You could be green from Mars and things like that. As long as you come down in here in peace and be like, hey, how's it going? You good? Yeah, I'm good. Then we're good. Alright? As soon as you start to go, you must come back to Mars with me and we can have green babies. I'll be like, fuck you. So anyway, right, I wanted to clear that out for you guys, and I hope that clarifies a little few things. I will go into more detail if you want me to. Put a comment below if you need more explanation. I could have droned on and on and on and on, but I think I've droned on enough, so yeah, there you go, guys. That's my answer to it. So don't forget to like and subscribe if you are new here, and peace out. Sorry for the droning on, but I felt it had to be said for a change. Thank you. Stop running on your wheel. Hey, I'm recording here.